Hey Metalheads, willkommen zu Metals Forever. Und vor lauter, das war jetzt fast ein Übergang. Ich hatte mir gerade noch im letzten Minute noch meinen Gast endlich begrüßen können. Der war nämlich nicht da. Und jetzt war er gerade noch da und gerade noch gesprochen, bis in der letzten Minute. Hier ist Show Nummer 133 und wie ihr hören könnt, mir geht's nicht so gut, aber Show must go on. Machen wir nicht lang rum. Lasst uns rocken, meine Freunde. Heute wird's interessant, denn gestern hatten wir Power Metal und heute haben wir Hardrock mit Pop-Einflüssen oder wie mein Sänger von meiner Band heute gesagt hat, Disco Crunch. Das ist ja ein sehr, sehr cooler Ausdruck, den habe ich noch nie gehört. Es wird poppig, rockig, aber cool, muss sagen. Die haben wirklich ein paar wirklich coole Songs dabei. Und die Band gibt es ja auch schon ewig lang, kann man sagen, so fast 10 Jahre. Und ja, aber bevor es losgeht, erstmal unser Metalhead of the Day ist heute unser Dirk Heinz. Die letzten 3 Tonnen in meinem Gebälk, mein lieber Schütter. So, aber bevor es richtig losgeht, erst einmal ein Gruß an unsere Sponsoren und dann let the madness begin. Die Metal is Forever Rockcast Show wird präsentiert von Hardline, das Rock und Metal Magazin. Überall erhältlich, wo es Zeitschriften gibt. Im Abo besonders günstig. 6 Ausgaben zu 25 €. Holt es euch. Hardline, das Rock- und Metal-Magazin. The Vegan Essence of Rock'n'Roll. Veganer Lifestyle ist lebendiger Rock'n'Roll. Wir sind Rebellen, wir sind Veganer. Wir lieben das Leben und leben es mit jeder Menge Spaß. Fliesenspitzner, der zuverlässige Handwerker für alle Aufgaben rund um das Verlegen von Fliesen, Platten, Mosaik und Naturstein. Crazy Stuff Tattoo in Schwandorf, Tätowierer aus Leidenschaft. Dein Tattoo-Studio in privater Atmosphäre und für individuelle Tattoos. Luftraum Fürstenfeldbruck, die Rock- und Metal-Kneipe. Jede Woche von Donnerstag bis Samstag Rock und Metal vom Feinsten. Power Concerts Burg Lengenfeld. Wenn es um Konzerte geht, dann Power Concerts. Karten gibt's an allen bekannten Vorverkaufsstellen. Backguard Studios. Zusammenarbeit mit Indiscreet Audio. Das Metal Dream Team für die metallischen Produktionen vom ersten Ton bis zum fertigen Produkt seid ihr bei uns an der richtigen Stelle. Meldet euch unverbindlich bei uns. The Metal is Forever. Schwammerhandler. Fanshop Story Mall. Der offizielle Partner der Metal is Forever Rockcast Show. Rock of Angels Records. Von Metal Fans für Metal Fans. The home of Rock and Metal. Roar! Ja, besten Dank an unsere Sponsoren. So lasst uns heute einmal eine gemütliche Sendung machen. Melodisch. Und der Opener ist eine Band, kannte ich vorher noch nicht, heißen Abo oder Abo und der Song heißt Go Down.
So good, but
Abo, go down. Jetzt wisst ihr schon mal, wie ungefähr die Reise heute hingeht, wohin sie hingeht, die Reise. Und jetzt wird es Zeit für unseren Main Act heute, die Band Lucer, und er ist Shooting Star.
Frem med hofterne og lege med jakker, altså.
Ja.
I know what you want, but you ain't gonna get it from me. So what do you do when the limelight fades away? We've all seen it before, so put your pride on the shelf. You got your head in the clouds, but you're just like anyone else. You wanna be a shooting star, chewing on a cheap cigar. Here you are, here you are, yeah! So where did you go when your comeback never came? I see you riding the bus, you're one of us again. Do whatever it takes to get back on the stream. Falling flat on your face, thank God it wasn't me. I can't believe what's going through your mind. It sets my world in motion every time. You wanna be a shooting star, chewing on a cheap cigar. Here you are. I know what you want, but you ain't gonna get it from me. So what do you do when the limelight fades away? Where'd you go now? Yeah! I can't believe what's going through your mind. It sets my world in motion every time. I can't believe what's going through your mind. It sets my world in motion every time. You wanna be a shooting star, chewing on a cheap cigar. Said you wanna be a shooting star, chewing on a cheap cigar. Here you are, here you are, here you are, here you are, yeah! So what do you do when the limelight fades away?
Lucer und Shooting Star. And now, welcome to the show, singer and guitar player, Lasse from Lucer. Hey Lasse, good evening. Das habe ich befürchtet. You're live, Lasse, now.
I'm so sorry I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Hello? Are you there? Are we here?
I'm there. I'm here. I'm live in the show.
I'm sorry, I can't hear anything.
Das habe ich schon mal erlebt.
Wow. You're in, everybody can see you. I'm sorry.
Ja, we are
I
live.
can't hear anything you say, Richie. I'm so sorry.
Wir haben noch gecheckt vorher, hat's gepasst.
What's the problem? Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes. So, fängt schon mal gut an. Ich spiele gleich den nächsten Song, der heißt Trouble. Das passt ja wie das Faust aufs Auge. Vielleicht kann es dann irgendwie in der Zwischenzeit regeln. Hier sind Lucer und Trouble.
Wow. The sound is gone.
Anywhere I'm running, you're running through my veins. Don't know where I'm going. Gotta go to redeem and remain. I don't care what I used to be. I don't care where it's gonna go. The only thing I know, trouble gonna find me, trouble gonna find me. Anywhere I'm going, trouble gonna find me. In time I'll make my getaway before my trouble's killing me. Here I am, got nothing to lose, got nothing to prove. Anywhere I'm running, you're underneath my skin. I know I got it coming. Looking over my shoulder, around every corner. This is real, I can feel it in the air. This is real, and it's starting to show everywhere I go. Trouble gonna find me, trouble gonna find me. Anywhere I'm going, trouble gonna find me. In time I'll make my getaway before my trouble. Here I am, got nothing to lose, got nothing to prove. Oh, I will never be the same ever again. I'm not crazy, I ain't going back again. Always one step right behind me, cover my tracks. Trouble gonna find me. Anywhere I'm running, you're underneath my skin. I know I got it coming. Trouble gonna find me, trouble gonna find me. Anywhere I'm going, trouble gonna find me. In time I'll make my getaway before my trouble. Here I am, got nothing to lose, got nothing to prove, got nothing to prove. Trouble gonna find me, trouble gonna find me. This is real, I can feel it in the air. Trouble gonna find me, trouble gonna find me. This is real, and it's starting to show. Trouble gonna find me, trouble gonna find me. This is real, and I don't wanna know. Trouble gonna find me, trouble gonna find me. Trouble gonna find me. Anywhere I'm running.
Das waren Lucer und Trouble. Und jetzt habe ich ihm gleich angeschafft, er soll sich mit dem Handy einloggen. Vielleicht geht es jetzt besser. Schauen wir mal. Good evening, Lasse.
Good evening. Is it better now?
Yes.
Thank you.
Much
so
better.
much. I'm sorry. We're really sorry.
No problem. You know, shit happens.
Shit
And
happens. It does.
What song is better than Trouble
Exactly.
to fix
exactly.
this? Well,
Thank
you
you for
did it.
having
You're
me.
here. You're very welcome, my friend. And yeah, I was a little confused because I saw always two guys and I thought it's the same person, but this is your brother on the guitar.
It
and
is
you,
my brother, my little brother. There are 3.5 years. We are 3.5 years apart.
Okay.
So
And you have now long hair. Before you have always like this. And
yeah,
this is why.
exactly. I went for a Britpop kind of thing back then.
Yes.
So, but now, as you can hear in the newer songs, and it's more rock and roll and maybe a bit metal.
Yeah. You told me disco crunch. I never heard this
No,
before. It is actually
it's
a funny name
it's
for a
it's
genre.
always when we get asked when we are out playing, what genre do you play, and we were like, I don't we don't know, and then we created disco grunge. But I would say yeah, it's poppy rock and roll.
Yeah. I mean, your music is great because you hear a song, it starts poppy, and then suddenly bang, there comes something, a surprise. Most in old songs there is something, that comes the rock element in a solo or in a riff. So we always start the same way. I would like to know how you start the music, what is your roots, how you became a musician.
Yeah. Um, for me, I started playing punk rock music. I was very into Sex Pistols and Dead Kennedys and Ramones, actually. So, uh, and then I made a or not a U-turn, but I fell in love with AC/DC and bands like that, and hard rock, whatever I could get my hands on, and started playing that with my brother. And then Jonathan, our drummer, he joined in, and later Christopher, he joined in, joined the band also. So I would say I started out playing music as a punk rocker.
In what year? Because you're not so old.
That's way back for me. It is for me. I think I played punk rock in 2004, and from 2000 and see when I graduated school. From then on, I was dedicated to punk rock. I think it was from 2000 and to 2010, I think.
What brought you to punk rock? You saw something on TV or a video?
I think the first thing I saw was Nirvana. A friend introduced me to Smells Like Teen Spirit, and then you just built. Okay, what's harder than Nirvana? What's more aggressive? You also go back in time and want to know the roots of how how that music came to be. So I started my journey with Nirvana and worked my way backwards to
So with AC/DC, you're my man, I can tell you, because this is my roots too.
yeah. Nice.
So when you formed the band, when was it? 2009, 2010?
It was officially our first concert as we had a different name back then. We were called LA Collection, and that was in 2012. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
What means Lucer?
Lucer, we saw when we got signed on a record label, they wanted us to change name, and we were searching for names. Have you ever tried to pick a band name?
Yes.
Yeah, so you know it's very hard.
Depends. My
Yeah, it
first
depends,
band called Lucifer was very easy. My second was Pussy Lover, was more easy.
Yes. Nice. But it's for us it was we were searching, and one day we had a gig at a motorcycle slash moped club, and we saw our poster on the wall, and there was an old moped factory or a label that was called Lucer. So we were like, okay, why not? And we were shooting a video that day, and the camera guy was like, he was saying, you should totally go with it. So we went with Lucer, and we held on tight.
I'm a little bit confused because our friend Danny from Switzerland say, "Don't look so angry."
Oh, me?
No, me.
Okay.
That's why I'm looking, because I
You're
always also checking the chat. What's going on here?
You're just serious.
No, I'm listening to you. That's
Yeah, sure.
all right. Shooting Star and Trouble is done. Is anything to say about these songs?
It was nice to see Shooting Star again. It feels like ages for me. It's a good visit or it's good to visit it once again. I haven't seen it for a long time. And Trouble, we just finished that single. And I think it was. We gave it all we had, doing video and everything in production wise. So
I must say there's not one bad video in your collection, and you have more. So ihr da draußen, falls ihr mehr von der Band wissen wollt, in YouTube sind noch etliche mehr Videos, auch ruhigere Sachen. I chose more the up-tempo songs, not the quiet songs.
sure,
To fit more our genre of metal.
that's fair.
But I always say we have so many different styles already: speed, doom, death, thrash, power, romantic, klamauk. We have so many different genres, and
you got it all.
we got it all, and it's always in the name of metal. And
Sure.
you started with AC/DC, that brings you much closer to me now than with Nirvana, because when I'm, everybody knows the crunch time was not my cup of tea, to be honest.
Okay, sure. Yeah, but
But-
it's cool. But I was born in what's it called, 89. So I haven't been around the block that much.
Well, I'm a little bit older than you, so
Yeah, maybe.
I relived the 80s with everything
Wow, nice.
in it. Yes, it was the best time ever.
It's crazy. They say it's more crazy now, all the metal concerts, than it was in the 80s.
Maybe,
More party.
but I tell you what, when we in the 80s, when we went to the concert, it was new, because we in Germany, we knew there was no videos, there was no video disc and stuff like this,
No.
So we knew from newspapers, magazines, metal magazines, rock magazines, and then when we saw the real thing, like Motorhead first time, or Iron Maiden, or Motley Crue, or Black Sabbath, all the bands, Ozzy, then we realized, oh man, and now they know everything already. Before they do go to the show, they have already the disc, they have already DVDs, but we not. So we saw it firsthand. This is the big difference, I think.
I think it must have been really special to see that you can make music like that in the 80s and discover it for the first time.
Yes.
That must have been something else.
You have the very first time a vinyl in your hand, Do you have something in the hand? Because it was.
No, not what I know of. Maybe the sound goes into. I'm so sorry. I'm so bad.
No problem.
But I think it's because the sound goes into the telephone. I should have brought my headset. I'm so sorry. It's been a confusing and rough day.
Do you have a little headset for the phone?
Yeah, I think I can find something.
Then I play the next song, The
Yes.
Night the Music Died.
Yeah.
And then we talk about the song. Okay? Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
The Night the Music Died.
I was a face in the crowd when they brought back the sound. Technology can't bring back the dead. The industry won't make us sing like you did. That day you went away, I felt a leash around my neck. I thought it was a nightmare, but I was still awake. I heard the music, I was blinded by the light. You were a million years ahead of our time. So many years ago, I still remember why I cried. The night the music died. The night the music died. I felt alone in this crowd when your ghost came to town. My generation lost in time. Entertain me, dead or alive. I can't believe they threw away your masterpiece. Your legacy became commercials in TV. I heard the music, I was blinded by the light. You were a million years ahead of our time. So many years ago, I still remember why I cried. The night the music died. The night the music I heard the music, I was blinded by the light. So many years ago, I still remember why I cried. The night the music died. The night the music I was a face in the crowd.
How is it going now?
And here we are again. Very
Okay.
good. I got my plugs in. Can you hear me?
Yes. Okay.
Very
Our
nice.
viewers are already concerned.
So we're
because
back on
of,
track.
You hear me, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, good. You know what I thought when I listened to this song? This could be a mix between Robbie Williams, Oasis, and some rock, like yeah, it's a soft rock. But it's especially the refrain. It's very, very powerful. I like it.
Thank you so much. It's When I wrote the lyrics, it was when David Bowie sadly passed away, and I was thinking, what would it with when your heroes goes away and the music isn't there anymore, or like it was before, and so that was the mindset about that song.
Well, the good thing is the music will always stays forever. Even the artist 50 years dead or
Yes,
100 years
sure.
dead, the music stays forever. That's is. And sometimes you're right. Sometimes you hear a song and the singer is already long gone, and it's strange. It feels like he's alive, but
Yeah,
he
it's
makes his music always be alive.
yeah, exactly. And we try to capture capture it in this song. So it's yeah, it was fun to make. Also, we trying. That was the first time we did a song like that. Also production wise, um, and
How you start
yeah,
a song?
I'm glad you like it. I'm sorry.
I like all songs I chose. I like. I'm more in heavy
Thank you,
metal.
man.
Like the 80s. But I'm now, the longer I do this, the show, the longer I do it, the more I like all the genres. And this is strange because before I never had something to do with death metal. But now
No,
I listen to the music and suddenly I like it. So I am much more
nice.
open now. So when you
Cool.
write a song, how you start a song? You have some
You
formula?
Yeah, there are a few tricks or methods. Usually, I'm trying to come up with some sort of title or hook. If it's a phrase I've heard or something like that, and build from there. So I have the title, and then I can kind of like uh, visualize what I can do with that title or with that subject. It could also be melody. Sometimes it's the melody it's the melody first. And it's more
Like
like
something.
if it's the melody first,
Hmm.
I'm sorry.
So something original. Also, you're looking for something original, and that brings me to the next song. What is
Yeah,
behind the song?
that something original. I think it was I tried to make a hidden uh, m- uh, put a hidden message into it, or being bold, or trying to write songs. There will always be people that says that you're not original. So here is a song called Something Original. But
Okay.
I was imagining also it so that was the hidden meaning of it. But if you read the lyrics, it's about uh, me and a girl coming through tough times and finding each other again somewhere far away.
Well,
It's two in one.
we have a little problem with your internet. It always stops a little bit. So that's
It's
why I
lacking.
think today, yeah, it's stopping a little bit, But don't worry. That's why I rush a little bit through the interview, so we get it done.
Oh, okay,
Because sometimes it's annoying also,
sure.
for our viewers if it's only hacked, All right, let's play something original.
Yeah,
This
sure.
is Lucer.
It is.
Something original.
Something original.
And you changed position.
I did.
Something-
I'm looking for a better connection. I'm sorry. It's it is what
No,
it is.
it's okay. Lasse, it's okay. You're here.
Thank you.
That's the most important. No problem. No problem.
Thanks.
You know, the longer I do this show, the more relaxed I get. You know, so I'm not too. You know, it comes like it comes, and sometimes you have to find some way. You know,
Yeah, exactly.
and you do your best. You know, you try this, you try that, and to save this. You know, it's perfect.
Nice.
All right, the next video, it's for me the most funny video you made,
Yeah.
and I
I
wonder.
think I know what it is.
I wonder you are all that's you in the video. Bring me good news.
Yeah.
That's you're
It's,
fucking great actors, you know.
Thank you. We're trying having some good fun with it, and not being too serious about it. It was yeah, good song, funny video, rock and roll.
Well, this is the more poppy songs I would say.
Bring me good news.
Yeah.
I remember when we came up with the guitar lick. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. We were thinking, wow, this sounds like James Bond or a movie or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Bring it on. It's okay.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's do it. And now, alone the picture was I have here. It's great. It's a great video. I love it.
Nice.
Let's hear
Thank you so much.
what our audience says. By the way, do you have a link where people get your album, where the fans can buy your product?
Sure. Through mightymusic.com. At the moment, we're just selling through our concerts. So at Mighty Music, or .dk.
Could you write it in the private chat here?
Sure.
Then I make a link. Okay. And then now I play Bring Me Good News. Isn't Lucer?
Rock on.
Oh, he loves the fire and
GNN Network, if you're completely uninformed.
turn on the TV and the world is on fire. The rainy days are getting severe. In every situation, I get too much information telling me the end is near. You're always the first to bring me the worst, oh yeah. Victim in the system, nobody got nowhere to choose. Why don't you bring me good news? Why don't you bring me good news? Another war begins, reporters got it covered. I take my cover under my bed. For every situation, we bring the new sensation. Everybody's gonna die at the end. You're always the first to bring me the worst, oh yeah.
Wow, what a ride!
I apologize. This was not. I mixed it up. This was not the poppy song. This was actually the most rock song.
Yeah, but it's okay.
No,
Um,
I mix it up with some other songs from you.
it's
Well, I
it is
just
what it is.
plan. So I have idea. I do
Yeah,
this with every band, and so far every band supports us. We have a fan club, and the fan club is growing. And we every Friday we have a raffle. We raffle. We have some balls with numbers, and I promote the band, and we get from the band a little fan package. Is this
sure.
possible?
It is. It is. Sure.
So
I just need
on on on
a
the, on the email I send you with the
yeah.
link. There is our headquarter. There's the address. It would
Very
be
nice. Okay.
fantastic, and if you all play music from the band and promote the band again, and we get so different fan package. One has even hoodies inside, hoodies, caps, shirts, CDs, drumsticks, signed drumsticks, or something special. Something
Sure.
special. Here we go. It
Nice.
would be wonderful.
Yep. Yeah, we can totally do that. So
Perfect.
so I'll read your info and send something. I would say next week. Is that
Yeah,
is that cool?
whatever you have time. It's
Yeah.
perfect. Thank you so much.
Nice.
And here again, here's the with Target Shop,
Yes, exactly.
people can get your products.
You sure can. And also a lot of our records from our colleagues at or our label mates. For example, you started out playing Evo.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know each other. So also the female singer Rebecca. So
Mhm.
it's a small world here in Copenhagen.
Yeah, most time when I play, I have a guest from a label. Like today's Mighty Music, Denmark.
Yeah,
So I choose the opener from the label.
sure.
So mostly I do this, to support also the labels, because they're and here. If Fernando sees this now, thank you
I
so
hope
much.
so.
He made it happen. He contacted me
He
and asked
did.
me. Yes, he did, and he asked me what I think about this band. I say, yeah, great, I
Yeah,
like it.
he's a real cool dude. I really like him and dedicated. That's as yourself, really dedicated to rock and metal. So
Yes, Fernando, you rock.
sure do.
All right. In the last minute, I found another song because I did some research about your band, and then I saw one song. Oh, from 2020, New World. I said, oh,
Yes.
I checked it out. It's a slower song. It's not so fast song, but with a deeper meaning. But I doubt it's written in 2020, right?
It
Must be
is.
before. It is.
Yeah, it
Has it
is.
something to do with this, with the current situation?
Maybe. Maybe. I would say yes. And I was it was actually written right before the whole thing with the Corona and everything started. I wanted to be a more like you know what do you call it, the book 1984 kind of like thing with cameras all over the place and security guards and everything is under control and then it happened all of a sudden more than I expected. So that I was pretty. I yeah, the band called me a wizard or a fortune teller.
The new world. I tell you what, I was today in a hospital for a
Okay.
checkup, and I'm watching the people, and the only people who really talk to each other was me and my fiancée. The rest,
Okay.
even family together, even the kids together, they all have the phone in their hand. This is the new world, the
Yeah,
digital
it is.
world.
It is, and you can interpret it in many ways. You know, when you write songs, it's best when people can put their own imagination into to the song. Um, and everybody is so angry at the moment. Also, that's also for me a new world.
Well, maybe we enter a new world.
Better.
That if because I tell you what, we had last week our first fan club meeting, and this was by far from all what I saw the last year the
Wow.
most funniest. I saw only happy faces because
Nice.
they meet each other the very first time, and they celebrated rock and roll together. And this was I wasn't there, but I saw the videos. And if you see the videos, you say, wow, that's fantastic. There
Yeah.
was the right time, the right people. And because it was a very dark time, the last couple of a year actually was a dark time for many, not even the artists, also
Yeah.
the fans, and locked home, and it was the first time I saw this now, a real party going on. This was fantastic. And
Yeah.
so hopefully they get this under control, and the fun comes back to the people, because
Exactly.
this is a nightmare. This is a
It
nightmare
is.
living,
And I think you that in Germany you've been hit really hard with restrictions. You know, I heard somebody told me that you couldn't go into your own garden after 10 o'clock.
It was, but
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm in the Philippines, so I have here.
I'm sorry. Yeah, but
But I read the comments. I read the stuff that people in
yes,
Facebook. It was crazy at the
yeah,
time.
yeah.
But now it's opening. I don't know how long. That is the
Mm.
question. Hopefully, actually, our guests outside here, they can tell us more.
But it's also
So
yeah, getting some rock and roll back on track, and getting some more concerts and happy faces. That would be really nice. But yeah, the new world is definitely inspired by
is
the
it a
current
new song?
situation. It is a new song. We're writing a new album. And if you can, it's more a little bit more heavy metal based, I would say.
I would love to hear it, and you come back again. Bring your guys too.
Sure.
All right, let's enter the new world of Lucer.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I could drift away in silence or find a way in violence. I know somebody is watching, keeping me from running away. It used to be when I was all alone, it was only me. These four walls were the only thing listening. Is it too late to start again? This is the new world. Is there living in the way that keep us in control? This is the new world. This is the new world. This
The New World.
Better late than never.
That's right. I have a question. You have a
Yeah.
producer? You work for a
Yes,
producer, or you produce by yourself?
we have a producer. He's called Christopher Stjerne, or in English it's Christopher Star. So
Okay.
that's a hell of a name. And he has a band himself. It's called Hero. I don't know if you have heard of them.
No.
I can highly recommend them. Hero, and they were number one. I think it was last year. They were number one on the Japanese charts. So
Okay.
he's a brilliant producer, and he's good to work with, and creative, and also just a really friendly guy.
Mhm.
No stress and no nonsense.
So you came up with a song idea, and then he changed it around, or let you do your stuff, or how it works with him?
I brought lyrics, and I said to him, we write the songs. On this album, we wrote the songs together, and or the coming album, we wrote the songs together, and I came with a title, and I told him, yeah, I want to do something with the new world thing. I think it could be cool, and he was like, all right, let's try something. And we do basic guitars, basic melodies, and basic vocals on it, and then we try to change it around. That's a really good way to do it. And when I get stuck in something, he's really good to pick it up again and try something different. And that worked really well.
Before I forget it, it's always hard to
Yeah.
find a good snapshot. Let's do a
Yeah.
snapshot for later on.
Should we just smile, or with horns
like
and
this.
everything?
Okay, give it a horn. Yeah.
Wow.
All right. So
You got
this
it.
is the snapshot, because every day I send out to our fan club page the running order,
Oh, nice.
our playlist with a photo. So this is the photo our fan club get today.
It's the thumbnail.
Yeah, that's right. I'm really surprised, because Metal Mortal, as in our fan club as well,
Yeah.
he wrote this. I let read to you. Last year, music tastes very well. Positive vibes, good for me. My favorite song, Call It a Day.
Wow.
So he knows the
Nice.
music.
Thanks a lot. Wow.
And Danny in Switzerland, let me see. All right, here is all songs a little bit Cheap Trick. Like,
Yeah,
you
the
have
band
anything to do
Cheap
with
Tricks.
Cheap Trick?
Actually, I've heard it before, and I checked it out afterwards. Somebody told me, and it's true. There are some cheap tricks in it, but it's a good band.
Of
So
course,
for
legendary.
me, it's a tap on the shoulder.
What is for you a rock star?
Wow.
Describe for you a rock star.
It's beyond everything I know to be a rock star. I would say I think it's the ultimate rock star. It's a musician that lives life fully with rock and roll. It's like a
You-
pirate sailing
where-
the seas.
You know where I'm going.
I think I know where you're going. You're teasing me.
Course, because we have a next song. That's
But-
the true rock stars. I mean, there are rock stars and rock stars. There wannabe rock stars and the real rock stars. For me,
Sure.
a real rock star is Lemmy. That is for me the pirate. This is the
Yes.
man who lived rock and roll, or Keith Richard. These are the real gods.
Exactly.
No,
No prisoners are taken.
no prisoners. They did it all. They saw all, and
Exactly.
they experienced everything, and they lived until the end, the rock and roll lifestyle. That is for me
Exactly.
a rock star. And
Exactly.
the lyrics from "Party Like a Rock Star," the next video. What is this actually meant to be, or is this something different?
What do you mean? Meant to be? Exactly.
I mean, maybe it was wrong pronounced. What is the story behind this, the "Party Like a Rock Star"?
Oh, the story behind it. It's when you have your band and you go to a family dinner or something, there's always an uncle or cousin or something, someone else that asks you the question, so how is it to be a rock star? Could you use somebody in the band with a tambourine? Maybe.
Like how
And-
then?
Yeah, and they have being an upcoming band is tough. Yeah, there's a lot of competition, and you don't earn very much money. So, but it looks like you have a lot going for you, more than you actually have sometimes. They don't see you're sweating in a van. They don't see you carrying your own amps and doing all the hard work. And I thought it would be funny to have a conversation in this song, in Party Like a Rock Star. So you have your uncle talking to you, asking all these questions about how is it to be a rock star, what is the secret, and I'm just answering, dude, party like a rock star, do it yourself.
Yeah, but how? They will say,
Just
how
party
I
like a
can
rock
party
star.
like a rock star. If you're not a rock star, you can't party like a rock star.
Exactly, like me in the video.
Here we go. Party like
Here we
a
go.
rock star in the style of Lucer.
Woo!
Hey man, I bet you're really famous. I saw your face in a magazine. Give me a call. Can I get the recipe? Party like a rock star. Be what you want to party like a rock star. Party like a rock star. Hey man, I bet you're in the game, man. I saw your face in a magazine. Give me a call if you ever star. Eat like a rock star. Sleep like a rock star. Drink like a rock star. Scream like a rock star. Party like a rock star. Party like a rock star. Party like a rock star. I wanna die like a rock star.
It's always a surprise in your music. In the end, a ska. You know what?
Wow.
What sticks out in your band? It's
No.
the fun. You can see the fun. Every video has some fun element. A band who's connected. You know, it's great. I love it.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it's always fun to have a wink, wink, nudge, nudge in your approach.
Yeah. Don't take it too
Uh,
seriously. You know.
no,
And this is
it-
exactly. And I tell you what, I was not sure, to be honest, because sometimes we play really hard music here,
yeah, yeah.
and then I see how the chat explodes, you know. But to get compliments from Metal Mortal, this means a lot, because he's the metalhead here, and he writes
Wow.
very nice music. I like it. He wrote it, you know, and this is a
Wow, wow,
compliment,
wow.
to be honest.
Nice. Thank you so much. That I'm baffled. Whew.
You go your way, you know. You can see this is a band who knows where you want to go, you know, and keep this. That's and I'm wondering how Lucer is in a year when you have a new album out, you know.
Me
And
too. It's 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 unpredictable because and when I was younger, the first time we put out an album, I expected a jet airplane in front of my outside door and big stages and everything and yeah, we got some more gigs and everything, but there was no airplane for me. But and then you see it for what it is and do what you do best and have fun with it instead of being so serious all the time. Yeah,
Metal Mortal ask, where from Denmark you come from?
in Copenhagen. I'm from Copenhagen,
Copenhagen.
or in the suburb of Copenhagen. Something called Gladsaxe. It's more or less an industrial area. It's getting a bit fancy. It's coming, but it's still you know we still have some factories out here and yeah.
You ever toured in
Quite life.
in Germany, for example, or Austria or Switzerland?
Been we were touring with Mike Tramp in 2006. I'm sorry, 2015 or 14. I think there were so many concerts with him, and we toured Germany. I remember we went to I'm sorry, what is the name of the town? It's coming in a moment. It was the place was called Sankt. I'm so sorry, I can't remember what name was. It was in Hamburg. Sao Pauli was it? It
São
was.
Paulo, yeah.
Yeah, that was a really nice place, and the crazy thing was that when we were done playing and have slept the night over, and we were ready to drive to the next place, there was a tree falling across the road, it just broke. So there was firefighters, and we were all really late, and they came with chainsaws and chopped the tree up, and we could just stand there and watch. So that is a good memory from Germany.
I asked Fernando to get us in touch with Mike Tramp. It's at the moment a little bit difficult because he makes a new album, but
Exactly.
hopefully we get him. What kind of type is Mike Tramp? Because I know I saw him live in the 80s with White Lion, you know.
Yeah.
This is back in the days.
Yeah, that was really something else. Musically, he's more what do you call it, folk rock, or a bit of country rock, and you know, he taught when we were touring with him. We were his backing band and the support band in one.
Okay.
So it was only me, my brother, and Jonathan, and my tramp, and he was driving it, and he taught us how to be, you know, get some discipline when we were touring, because we used to drink whatever we could get our
Party like
hands
a
on.
rock star.
Exactly, and he really taught us that we couldn't do that, because when you have, and he has a lot of gigs, it's 7 days a week, and when you don't have, because we were used to playing every weekend, and he was used to playing every day, so we were like, okay, we need to straighten ourselves and learn how to see it as a full-time job.
Mhm.
So he's
Good experience. He was the master, you know. So he taught you some lessons, important lessons.
exactly, and he has been there with all the big ones, with Dio and Lemmy and Van Halen and you name it, Dee Snider. He has been around the block a few times. So
Yes,
we took his advice.
it was a good advice.
Yeah.
We have one more song, and I chose this song. It's a song from 2015, so not a new song, but for me the song with the most fun.
That's
And
the theme for tonight. More
yes,
fun.
Midnight Sun. What's the story behind Midnight Sun?
What's the story? I remember I had what is it called? A writer's block. I couldn't get through with anything because I was just dried up. So I made the melodies and the riffs, and I had an old buddy who I used to write music with, called Anders, and I asked him, you know, my friend, I'm so dried up, I can't write anything. Could you please write a lyric for me for the song? And he said, sure. And he did it in what? He made a cup of coffee and then he wrote the lyrics. And I was like, okay, wow. So, and I remember the video was inspired by train spotting, you know, crawling out of the toilet.
Mm-hmm. This is a fun moment. in
Yes,
the video.
exactly. Because my friend, he told me, you know, I just wrote a song about drugs. And I was like, okay, why not? And then I thought, okay, maybe we should put a little bit of train spotting into the video.
How you made this scene with the toilet?
That's a funny story. I wrote a comment on Facebook to all my friends and asked if there were anybody who had a toilet I could cut in half because I had to use it in a music video.
Okay.
Yeah,
smart.
exactly. So so one of my friends, he said I have a useless toilet you can use. So I got it back to the shop. I thought I could cut it with a can't remember what it's called. This thing, the tool you're cutting steel with. But I couldn't, so I used a hammer to just bang it in half. So and I had to
That's
clean
very
it.
interesting. When I
Yeah,
thought,
yeah.
how the fuck they did this? Amazing.
I'm sorry.
When I saw it, I thought, what? How the fuck they did it? This looks
I-
great.
Thank you. I simply cut it in half and tried to scoop my way out of it from the side, so nobody could see the cut I've made.
So, ihr da draußen, passt auf den Moment, wenn er aus der Klobrille spuckt. Auf den Kloschüssel. Sehr, sehr cool. Lasse, we
Yeah.
did it. We are in good time, even. Very good.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I was a little bit afraid in the beginning, but now we did it. Thank you so much. Give my regards to your boys. Please come back. Don't forget
I
our
will.
fan package.
Sure,
be very,
I
very
will
nice.
remember and send it to you and get something special for you. Maybe the the toilet.
Keep the toilet.
Okay.
And it will kill the porter costs, the postal. Lasse, it was a pleasure. Thank you so much. Stay
Thank
healthy.
you. It was
Keep rocking. Party like a rock star, but not on tour. And now, my favorite video, actually, I must say. Here is Midnight Sun. Lasse, God bless you. Keep rocking, my friend.
Thank you.
Next time again. Bring your boys, okay?
I will bring the boys and we
I have an opportunity when we can meet again. From the 1st to the 3rd October, we have our second metal marathon. And this is 60 hours non-stop streaming. 60 hours, 60 bands.
wow.
If you like to be in the show, please.
Sure. Should I write it down or can you?
I said very, very soon we start the planning, and then I send you an invitation. Then you can choose the date, the hour, and this could be together with your boys.
That would be super cool.
All right. Then hit the road with Midnight Sun. Thank you so much. And
Thank
keep
you.
rocking,
You
my
too.
friend. Bye.
Keep robbing. You too. Bye.
Bye.
Big bird, fly high.
Das war Lucer und Midnight Sun. Very cool Video. So, meine lieben Freunde, wir sind schon am letzten Stück der Sendung. Heute vielleicht ein bisschen kürzer. Kann ich wieder hinlegen. Aber ich bin schon froh, dass es so weit geklappt hat. Das war schon wieder ein Zittermoment. Aber okay, schauen wir es an. Ne? Wir machen das Beste draus. Danke, dass ihr dabei geblieben seid und schön mitgeschrieben habt. Freut mich immer. So, was machen wir jetzt vom Sound? Gehen wir ein bisschen härter. Und zwar Lynchmob. Lynchmob und Main Offender. Richtig tight. Lynchmob, der Almighty George Lynch. Wie habe ich den geliebt in den 80er mit Docken. Fucking hell. Super gedrisst. Der war mal cool zum Interviewen. der Mr. George Lynch. Ja, mal schauen. So, it's time for the Metal News Flash. Eine neue Band ist bestätigt. Jawohl, jeden Tag eine andere. Richtig cool. Intro. Und endlich hat es geklappt mit dieser Band. Lang haben wir hinhergeschrieben und jetzt ist die Bestätigung gekommen. Ich freue mich auf Emerald. Jawohl, hier ein geiler Song. Digital Slavery. Das sind diese Wichser, die wo irgendwie immer dahinter, immer dann Shit, Band, Scheiß. Zum Beispiel einer, wo bei uns immer ist einer da, der wo ein Mislike. in der Sendung. Bestimmt war es der Depp. 100%. So. Chaos, wenn du mal trifft, der Typen, schmieren wir eine. Weißt du, an die richtigen Plätschen. So. Jetzt brauchen wir genau das Gegenteil von dem, was wir heute gehabt haben in der Sendung. Nämlich einmal ein richtiges Crawling von der Queen of Crawling. Und zwar habe ich mir gedacht, es wird mal Zeit, dass wir wieder mal schon lange nicht mehr gespielt. Wie schaut es aus mit Critical Mass und Generation Fork? Die gute Britta. wenn man sie dann so kennt, ne? Sie ist ja so eine nette Liebe, so ruhig und Wahnsinn. Ich habe mir gerade vorgestellt, wie es sein muss, wenn du so jemanden im Bett hast, also nicht die Britta jetzt, ich meine also überhaupt jemand mit so einer Stimme, wie dann so, wie die dann beim Sex klingt, so, ich komme, das war eine nice Experience einmal, ne? Okay. Wie bei Tinder, jawohl, schreibt der Jens. Gerade haben wir noch gedacht gehabt, wo ist eigentlich unser Lydia? Lydia, holla, wer ich bin? Kann man schon Sorgen gemacht. Nichts mehr gehört von ihr. Seit Wochen. Du sitzt nicht mehr in der Mitte, Richie. Ich roll mal schnell. Ich mag's jetzt an Chaos nach. Oder der Bildschirm hat sich verschoben. Wir haben ab und zu mal Erdbeben. So. Einen haben wir noch. Einen vorletzten Song. Und zwar einer unserer Freunde von Arion. Und zwar I Love to Be Your Enemy. muss gerade lachen, ich meine, Stoffel sein. Der Heli kann nichts, aber Portugiesisch kann er perfekt. Der Heli. Der Wahnsinn. So, eine haben wir noch. Dann bin ich froh, wenn ich mich halt wieder hinlegen kann. So, bin ich in der Mitte, Herr Stoffel, Herr Presi. Ich sehe gerade, meine Kopfhörer sind richtig. Ne? So, dann würde man sagen, eine kleine Vorhersage für morgen Abend. Wir haben sicher coole Jungs, nämlich Snakebite. Und ich glaube, der Dirk freut sich am meisten, weil der hat es in die Wege geleitet mit Snakebite. Hier sind Snakebite, mein Rauschmeister für heute Abend, und Run Fast. Here we go.
Ich mag echt mal voll jetzt einen in die Fresse, ich hab auch immer so laut zu machen.
Snakebite, morgen. Freue mich drauf. Coole Jungs. So, der Mortal Monster Rock 80 hatte ich 4 Capri-Sonne und 4 Wurstsemmeln dabei. Da warst du noch schlanker. Garantiert. So, mein Freund und Freunde und Freundinnen. Jetzt ist Zapfenstreich. Ich freue mich jetzt auf ein paar gemütliche Stunden hoffentlich. So, ich würde mal sagen, ich läute jetzt mal das Outro ein von Mr. Mickey D. Jawohl. Bleibt gesund da draußen. Gesundheit ist das Wichtigste. Lasst euch das sagen. Und schaut mal wieder zu. So Snakebite und den Rest der Woche. Lauter geile Bands. Coole Woche. So, Freunde. Macht's gut. Bis morgen, 20 Uhr. Und stay metal.
Hi everyone, Mickey D here. Don't forget, metal is forever. Rockcast Show. So stay tuned, enjoy the show, and don't forget to rock and roll. Bye bye.
Die Metal is Forever Rockcast Show wird präsentiert von Hardline, das Rock- und Metal-Magazin. Überall erhältlich, wo es Zeitschriften gibt. Im Abo besonders günstig. 6 Ausgaben zu 25 €. Holt es euch. Hardline, das Rock- und Metal-Magazin. Der Vegan Essence of Rock'n'Roll. Veganer Lifestyle ist lebendiger Rock'n'Roll. Wir sind Rebellen. Wir sind Veganer. Wir lieben das Leben und leben es mit jeder Menge Spaß. Fliesenspitzner, Ihr zuverlässiger Handwerker für alle Aufgaben rund um das Verlegen von Fliesen, Platten, Mosaik und Naturstein. Crazy Stuff Tattoo in Schwandorf, Tätowierer aus Leidenschaft. Dein Tattoo-Studio in privater Atmosphäre und für individuelle Tattoos. Luftraum Fürstenfeldbruck, die Rock- und Metal-Kneipe. Jede Woche von Donnerstag bis Samstag Rock und Metal vom Feinsten. Power Concerts Burg Lengenfeld. Wenn es um Konzerte geht, dann Power Concerts. Karten gibt's an allen bekannten Vorverkaufsstellen. Backguard Studios. Zusammenarbeit mit Indiscreet Audio. Das Metal Dream Team für die metallischen Produktionen vom ersten Ton bis zum fertigen Produkt seid ihr bei uns an der richtigen Stelle. Meldet euch unverbindlich bei uns. The Metal is Forever. Schwammerhandler. Fanshop Story Mall. Der offizielle Partner der Metal is Forever Rockcast Show. Rock of Angels Records. Von Metal Fans für Metal Fans. The home of rock and metal. Roar!